Kerry, hi Phoebe. Okay, that bag has to be shot. I'm sorry. It's fabulous.
Is this yours?
I think it's my grandmother's actually, because I found it in my mum's stuff, and I've had it for some time, and obviously it goes with my dress.
Yes, it does.
Gorge, and you know what? You ladies, like Claire and Claire, you bought the colour, which we needed. You did. For you, Phoebe, I'm going to start with you. What a transformation, even when you're just looking at the artwork. When you look at yourself like that, is it like how do you feel? Because you've totally reinvented yourself.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's great. It's fun. It's fun being able to play different roles and wearing a very different wig to the last wig that I wore. So that was always fun. Yeah.
She's just like, yep. And yep, Carrie, you're playing like mother and daughter. What was she like as a acting daughter? Did she behave?
Well, I just felt it was very joyful, and I had those two girls with her and Phoebe and Darci to pretend I loved, and so there was no pretending. It was super easy for me to do that. It's like I love working with the younger generation when they're so like fresh and open and attentive and really responsive and serving the story and enjoy doing good work together and really playing in front of the camera. It's a gift.
And what do you get, Phoebe? Because you're there with like David, Carrie, and David was saying to me you were wonderful to watch, and he was a Bridgerton fan, by the way, which surprised me. What did you learn from being around them?
I mean, Carrie touched on it before, but working in the medium that is film, you can play with it more. There's not people sort of over you saying you have to stick to the script. So I learnt so much from David and Carrie, particularly when we were doing our scenes, the family scenes, because we could play around with our natural chemistry, and there was more room for improvising and sort of, I think we both work in a semi-similar way in terms of staying on our toes and being lighthearted about it. And
trying to respond to the reality of what's in front of you,
Yeah.
rather than coming with a preconceived idea of how you want your performance to be.
Yeah.
And also, like, sometimes history forgets badass women, and that's why we have writers and directors like the Claires who come out and say, no, we're going to tell this story. For you guys, being a part of this, did it make you self-reflect and think, how much of a badass woman am I? Am I comfortable in my own skin? Do I speak up for myself?
I mean, I will say I loved the fact that Clarice is not self-aware at all. That was really fun to play. And coming from playing Daphne, who totally is self-aware and also sort of being thrust into the limelight, as it were, playing someone who really totally is just focused on the work and not aware at all was lovely.